Hey guys, I just played a handicap game that I thought was interesting, and I'm going to show it. I'm white, black is 6Q. Uh, the sort of thing I find interesting, I'm supposed to win this game easily, but handicap, that's 5 stones. That's a heck of a lot of stones. And he played in a certain fashion that's quite difficult. Well, we'll see. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, all regular, all regular. Boom. This really bothers white. Now, it's not a great move. So, upper left, not blacks. Now it's blacks, all of it. White's group, the base is gone. So there's a lot to be said for this move. What's the downside? Absolute go take. My group is fine. He can't even hurt me. But I have nothing. He has a lot. So it's a very practical move, but it misses a small step. But what's white going to do? I have nothing to attack. I can't invade that. So anyway, again, okay, I am officially prepared to lose this game. But I think in corner one, I gained how much? If one stone was worth 8 points, one early stone, then in the upper left, I gained this. I'm just going to say 2 points. Bottom left, 2 points. So I've gained half a stone. That's, I think, less than that. Maybe half a stone maximum. I just follow my pattern, go to the next area, and he says, I'll just take another corner, please. Okay. He has 3 absolutely solid corners. Absolute life everywhere. I have nothing, plus nothing, plus now I have a good 2 or 3 points. Oh, it's like black is so far ahead. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's keep going. Boom, boom. Okay. The other mistakes are quite minor, very hard to take advantage of, but this one is just wrong. It's the gote first. Second, pretty hard to attack that white stone. There's a lot of room, and I have a good home nearby, and it's really small. Now, I don't approach this way because the kick gives him a reasonable corner, and he gets out if he wants. So the answer is here, contact the strong stone, right? Super strong stone. Does 2 together. Strong little tiny entity. So if it gets a little stronger, I don't care. So touch it. And, oh, another mistake. My job, make sure he can't connect. Okay, can't connect under. Now he has 2 weak groups. Finally, something to work with. So catch this. Black is strong, strong, and strong. White's got nothing, nothing, and nothing. Black's going along fine here. If I've gained a half a stone from the 5, that's maximum. Okay. So how to handle this? How about just settle your group? Everything's doing great here. No reason to get out of line. The one mistake, okay. Second mistake. Now things are starting to domino. I have 2 groups to attack, and I'm going to start getting free points. Okay, I hope you see that, how it just starts. I connect my stones, messing with his corner. Not Sente. I get this one, which makes the right side bigger, doing some sente stuff there, and start surrounding. Threatens to connect under. I stop him in sente. And I don't want to kill. It's too small, right? So I start growing. I do the surround. He lives. Small. Okay. Yes, he lived. Yes, I don't get points on the right. But I now have thickness in the center. Where to next? He has an open skirt. He takes his area. He has an open skirt. He takes his area. So check out white. Let me draw this part of the picture. So you see this large center I'm trying to draw. That's a pretty big center. Now, that's a lot of perimeters to put in place, but it's the start. And if black's not careful, I'll win easily just by having a big center. So one of the big takeaways from this game is if you just, oh, I'll just take my points. It's slow. And a good player will use that against you. Again, another mistake. This is an area where white can do well. First of all, it's a small area, right? If I pick up the entire left, let's just look at that. Black passes, and I say, that's mine. Okay, take it. Okay, yeah, it's mine. Okay, take it. Yeah, it's mine. You really want it? Yes, I really want it. How big was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 points. If we count the outside of it, 7, 8, 9 points in Gote. Horribly small. I don't want it. Why is he coming in? That's a serious mistake. Small area, and the area is one where white can attack. So what does it accomplish? I'm building more of my wall, center wall here. This push, look at that center piecing together. Make my wall. And now he tries to negate everything. Well, I pull out my little arrow in my quiver. This guy threatening to kill the corner, which puts his last move behind enemy lines. He plays his move, boom, I start to surround. There's my center. Yeah, that's your right. I need to fix, because I have a gap there, fix the gap, start the surround. Yep, surround, surround. Now I'm looking at the bottom of the board, right? Like, if he takes that, he's going to win. So I have to be careful here. I decide that it's safe. We go this way, that's your right. I have the right to get ahead. I've got a lot of white stones here. I have the right to Hane. I have a lot of white stones here. Draw it. Fix up there. Draw it. Draw it. Now I have to be careful on top. Yeah, that's your right. I have no right to get any points here. Okay, but I have Sente again. These little Sentes add up. All of a sudden, I had no right to get points on top, but I just picked up a bunch of points on top. Okay. Sure. I'll see what you're going to do about cutting that. And the cut. What's he doing? He does see something here, and he is correct. But, okay, there's a lot going on here. Let me get my marker out. If I don't respond, either A or B is dead because it's Atari, then something dies. Also, his C stone can now extend to D Incente, threatening to kill, start walking in. This is the problem with trying to take the center. There's lots of perimeters to put in place, and each one's going to have a hole. And so here he's punishing me for that. That's his right. Fix, comes in, make sure it's all works. That was his move, threatens to kill. And then he goes for the cut. Okay. I can simply start the surround. Yeah. But if we count how many liberties he has, 1 to 4, one wonders he might even be able to stretch that to 5. How many liberties do I have? 2. But what if I start gaining more? Notice I have that Aji there. One more move and I'll say Atari. Okay, what's he going to do? There's things he can do. He shouldn't do this because now I can play Ko. The pattern is here. If I don't do anything, then I have 2 liberties, just like I used to. If I do something, I have 2 liberties, right? 1, 2. So this is the pattern to keep the liberties tight. He doesn't know the pattern, so he plays Ko. At this point, I actually didn't look at what he played. I assumed he took the Ko. Why wouldn't he take the Ko? But he didn't. I assumed he did, so I made a Ko threat. So this is me wasting a Ko threat. Then I start the surround. So let's talk this through a little bit. His A group killed my B group. So that was, let's go back to the beginning of this whole thing. He's about to kill the 2 A stones. And we're going to try to count this. And he's bringing to life his B stone. We'll make that singular, stone, because what white wants is for A to be alive, B to be dead. How many points does white have there? B's worth 2, then 3, 4, 5-ish in that little B area. If black captures the A stones, I lose the 5, and he gains 2, 4, 10-ish. So that's about 15 points. Now that's a little tough to count. Plus, okay, more than 15. So once he makes this mistake, my false co-threat, co-threat, I wrap around. So that was 15, 16, in the neighborhood of 17 points if he wins the Ko. My co-threat, which gains me a point, by the way, if I cut, I capture 2, 4, 6, 8, and I get 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 or 13 points. So, boom, boom. So it's an overall gain for him of in the neighborhood of 5 points. and I end up winning by about 5 points. So I think that means I was 10 points ahead and he gained 5 back. That's a lot of complicated back and forth, what's it all mean kind of stuff. But I think that whole he gained 5-ish points in Centec. So it was very good for him. And then we just play in game. Okay. That's all. Now we're just in game, and let's look at a few here. Boom. Gote. Oh, it's a big move. Just imagine, well, maybe I can kill that stone. It's unsure. So he saves the stone, but this is big. Yeah. So I gained an in game also. So maybe his co brought things to even, and then he started losing points in game. But anyway, I think it was a 4.5 point win. And I thought it was worth looking at how slow moves are mistakes, but not, I mean, it's a bad attitude, right? Oh, I'll just take points. If I start with 50 points, I'll give you 2 here and I'll give you 2 there just to stay out of trouble. Well, you're not learning how to play Go that way. You might be winning, and then we see how to take advantage of some mistakes. Okay, hope it was helpful. Catch y'all later. Bye.